Tonight, a special report about a heart danger that any one of you could be facing. Something as simple as indigestion might indicate a much larger problem, and this condition has nothing to do with age.
Recently, one of our own reporters here at ABC7 learned the hard way that the heart can go haywire at any age for often unknown reasons. He wanted to share his story so others could know the warning signs. ABC7's Adam Cellini reports.
Christopher Brantley is used to asking the questions in an interview.
Yeah, same spell, first and last for the soundtrack.
That's so weird.
That is weird.
Christopher Brantley, ABC7.
He's also used to the same old roles: reporter, photographer, boyfriend, son. But now comes his toughest yet: patient.
Over the last 6 to 9 months, I've started to have more consistent chest pain where I knew something was wrong, I just didn't know what it was. I thought it was indigestion.
What it was supraventricular tachycardia, a long name for a delicate problem. That feeling of indigestion was the heart working twice as hard to deliver blood to the rest of the body, caused by faulty electrical systems in the organ. Patients may feel dizziness, chest pains, and a noticeable spike in the heart rate even while resting.
I'm laying in bed and my chest was pounding and it was hot, and I couldn't breathe very well.
If left unchecked, frequent episodes can cause blood clots and, in worse cases, heart failure. Mother Stephanie Foster thinks it's something her son has dealt with since he was a teen.
He would say his chest hurt, or I'm not feeling right, or my heart's beating really fast.
But Foster would write them off as anxiety or malnutrition.
A lot of excuses, only because I didn't want to hear that it could be his heart.
Then Christopher began fainting in the middle of his workdays. But when the family consulted doctors, they only heard more of the same.
It's kind of disturbing to get this diagnosis so at this point, after so many years of trying to find out what's going on with him.
Cardio-electrophysiologist Dillip Matthews says it's all too common among his patients with this disorder. One the American Heart Association says is the most common type of arrhythmia in children.
It's quite common that many of my younger patients have been put on antidepressants and anxiolytics, where in fact their primary problem was a heart rhythm condition.
When the family finally did see a cardiologist, the news came as a shock.
To have the results the next day prove conclusively that there was something wrong, that was pretty scary.
That's a surreal moment when they tell you that your child's heart doesn't beat right.
At this point, the tachycardia was happening too frequently, and months of medication could not stop it. Christopher would have to go under the knife.
The worst thing I wanted to hear was the word surgery.